My wife ran away with her first love but left me a legacy of billions. I tearfully inherited a bank balance the size of a phone number. And then I lived a wonderful life for 70 years. No 9-to-5 jobs, no bosses to fawn over. My biggest daily worry was how this money would keep growing as I spent it. When I died peacefully at the age of 100, I was still thinking about how wonderful it was to live off my rich wife's money without doing anything. But who knew that the next moment I would be reborn 70 years later? On the day of our engagement, my dad said, "Son, I know you're feeling bad. Su Wang Queen has that Li Jing Hui in her heart, but can't you tolerate this marriage to fund our Tian family? A rich woman with no interest in love is making me rich and free." Thinking about this for even a second would be an insult to money. Dad was surprised. "You agreed so quickly. Last week you were saying you'd become a monk, but you won't marry that expressionless girl." I said, "Dad, a person grows up." I suddenly realized, love is important, but freedom is even more valuable. I can make such a personal sacrifice for our family business. Just then, Su Wangqing looked at me and thought to himself, "Tiango, you're alive. Did God answer my prayers?" He sent me back to a time when nothing had even begun. "In my previous life, I ruined your entire life for that fake first love. In this life, I'll take a step towards you." She was coming towards me. She was coming with a killer aura. Though she was walking very slowly, I felt her every step was planning to crush me. She extended her hand. Was she going to slap me or strangle me? "Boss Su, don't hit me in the face. I'm going to live off this free bread with this face." But she smiled and said, "Hubby, you won't be able to escape this time." Why does that smile make me feel like she's going to chew me alive? Well, as long as my inheritance isn't in danger, she'll eat me up. But her grip was so strong. Boss Su talks softly. "Although I sold myself to your family, I'm selling my talent, not my body. Of course, if you increase the money, that's a different matter." To prevent Boss Su from changing his mind and activating my retirement policy early, the next morning, I didn't even brush my teeth properly and dragged him to the Civil Affairs Bureau, where the sacred smell of money wafted from me. "Boss Su, I mean wife Su, I got my marriage certificate. Now I'm legally employed, so should we both go home and wait for that accident to happen?" She said, "Tiango, I wronged you first. Now I'll make up for it by being a good wife to you. We'll live in that big flat of yours. I'm moving there tonight. Will we live together?" I thought I'd enjoy my luxurious life in comfort after getting my certificate, but Boss Su wanted to show me what a perfect wife is like. "Madam, what kind of cooking is this? You're conducting nuclear tests at home." She said, "Hubby, I wanted to make cola chicken wings for you, but this Pan had a different plan." He suddenly exploded. "Pan's plan was to die. Li Jinghai hasn't returned yet. Are you planning to save your inheritance by killing me physically?" "Stop it, boss, don't worry. We poor children grow up quickly. I'll manage with anything." He thought to himself, "I've never eaten her food in my previous life, so this is the taste of home. I thought I forgot to add sugar to this tomato and egg dish. Yet she's eating it like it's a Michelin 3-star dish." Finished. "Tiango, come to your senses. Don't be fooled by his innocent appearance." Then he said, "Tiango, Li Jinghui called me today. It was, the main drama is here. First love is finally online. Quickly tell him you're going to him and throw a check in my face and tell me to get lost." But he said I've already sent him away and blocked his phone number. "Nanny Boss Su, why aren't you following the script? He's your first love, not some dustbin." At night, he said, "There's lightning tonight. I'm scared of the dark. Can I sleep in your room?" I said, "Don't come near me." She said, "There's really lightning outside. Can I come in?" I thought, lightning boss, are you blind? The moon shines like a big loaf of bread tonight. You're clearly eyeing my body. If I let you in, how will my master plan of living a comfortable life be accomplished? There was a click. She came in. How is this movement so smooth? Is this what rich women call coercion? She said, "Once you're through this door, you're mine." She locked the door. It's over, it's over. This is like locking a dog in a room and beating it. No, locking a Tiango in a room and beating him. No, if I use physical strength, I'll definitely lose. I'll have to use my brain. I'll wear clothes that will take away all interest. Boss, let's make team rules. This stick is our borderline. See this thick jacket of mine? It's called a physical insulator. I'm not. I can believe you can get excited even by a fat bear. She said, "Okay, hubby, that's great. If I stay up late, this night will pass peacefully." Tiango, don't give up. You're the man fighting for billions. It was 2:00 in the morning. She must be asleep, right? But why do I feel a killer aura from behind me? She's here. It's the dragon swing move. Forget about the hug. Is this a hug? It's a straight-up neck lock. Even through her bare feet and my thick jacket, I can feel her softness. Beauty is nothingness. Nothingness is beauty. She's the legacy of billions. I can't melt for just a little beauty, but how good she smells. Is that the smell of money? The next morning she said, "Good morning, hubby." I slept well. I said, "Very good." It felt like I'd been running a cross-country race with my clothes on all night. Is this woman a succubus? She woke up looking absolutely glowing, and I woke up feeling like my bones were about to break. No, if this continues, I'll definitely melt. I have to start plan B. I have to make her hate me. I'll become a person who wastes money recklessly, grabbing freebies and talking big. No woman can tolerate such a worthless person. Wife, since you're raising me now, should and I get some pocket money. I don't want more. I'll ask for 10 million up front so she'll be scared off. She should know that raising me is like filling a black hole. She said, I already prepared for you. This credit card has an infinite limit and the password is your birthday. What nonsense, infinite limit. That wasn't the script. You should have called me a freeloader and then insulted me by throwing money in my face. Is that enough? If not, I'll ask the finance department to transfer a few billions directly to your account. Is this what it feels like to be raised by a rich woman? I want you to hate me and you want to smother me with money. Fine, if you have the guts to give, I have the guts to spend. I'll go and buy half the garbage on this street. I'll show you how bad my taste is and what a huge money waster I am. This place is famous for robbing idiots. Absolutely awesome. Everywhere around here, it's full of fake items. This is the perfect place to waste your black card and show off your stupidity. The shopkeeper said, Boss, you have a very sharp eye. This is freshly dug. I said, stop talking nonsense. Just give me this broken pot and that pile of broken tiles. I want it all. This thing looks like a dinnerware from a chicken coop. I'll buy it and put it in a mansion worth crores. If Su Wangxing sees it, she'll definitely hate my poor taste. Swipe the 5 million card, no need to keep change. The shopkeeper was shocked. 5 million, oh my god, boss, wait a minute, I'll pack it. Gold can't be packed. I bought a broken pot for 5 million, Su Wangxing. Now I'll see how you praise me. You'll definitely think I've lost my mind and take back your black card. Wife, look, this is my catch for today. I bought it for 5 million. How did you like it? Doesn't this have a historical feel? Quickly scold me. Call me a money waster. Call me a person with no taste and then throw this broken pot out. He said, the color of this clay, its smell. Boss, should I try cleaning it a little? I thought just act and act. This is a pig's food pot, isn't it? Will cleaning it turn it into a flower? Oh my god. This is a masterpiece of Song Dynasty rule. Gold thread, iron wire, purple rim, iron foot. This is a national treasure level antique. I said, what nonsense. Wait, was this pig's pot? The expert said, son-in-law, this previous piece sold for 80 million at a South Bay's auction. Although it's slightly damaged, it's still worth at least 50 million and it's actually priceless. I spent 50 million to make a loss and in return I made a profit 10 times over. Oh my god, are you just here to play with me? Is it so hard to be a money spinner? Su Wangxing said, hubby, I knew you weren't wasting money. You're a fool on the outside, a genius on the inside. You were looking for hidden treasures. Your eyes are sharper than those expert appraisers. I thought to myself, don't praise me. Please don't praise me. I really wasted money. I just took a chance. I didn't want to make a 50 million profit. I wanted a 5 million loss. Ali got 50 million. He said, since you've made this 50 million profit, consider it your pocket money. Spend it freely. There's no need to save for your family. Kill me. The more I spend, the more it keeps increasing. Why does this money keep increasing as I spend it? Is this the plight of the rich? I'm too full from eating free food. No, this can't go on. I need to vent my anger. I have to sweat out this poor luck of mine, she said. Hubby, you look so sexy in your sweats. What the hell? I've just escaped this money attack. Do I have to take a physical test now? I asked, wife, how did you get in? She said, I saw you working so hard, so I thought I'd give you a little help. Help, I feel like you want to murder me. I said, no, there's no need. I have to train my chest muscles. I have to lift weights. Men should be a little strict with themselves. She said, then I'll spot you. Be careful not to hit your teeth. I thought, I've made a mistake. This angle is even more dangerous. If I open my eyes, I'll be consumed by her aura. No, I'm not lifting weights. This is a test of my heart pacemaker. I have to retreat. I have to run. I said, I'm going to the room to take a bath. She said, why are you running? If you don't stretch after a workout, your muscles will get sore. Just bear with me. Where's this stretching? Is it? It's a martial arts submission move. What about a past life? Have you just finished training at the Shaolin Temple? She said, your body is very stiff right now. From now on, every night I'll help you relax. Relax, she said. My body is absolutely fine. I'm not working out anymore. I'm going to take a bath. It's terrifying. This woman is a sweet trap. Even a tough guy would be left speechless by her combo move. It seems my physical defense and money-wasting strategies have completely failed. Now I have to use my ultimate move. Boss, if you don't have a problem with me wasting money and my stiff body, aren't you afraid of me going out with another woman? According to my research, the fastest way to get rid of a rich woman isn't to waste money, but to cheat. I was on a drip in the hospital today. Which drip? The drip of your memories. Wow, that line is so cringeworthy. Will it work? You have to lose something to gain something. If I'm not shameless, how can I be called a playboy? Tianguo, endure this cringe, send for freedom. The next morning, I dressed myself up like a walking cache and arrived at the battlefield where the green tea girls smelled. Tian, brother, why are you so late? I've been waiting for you, save me. This voice has a very high sugar level. My insulin can't tolerate it, I said, Shioro. I haven't seen you for a few days, but your hands are still so soft. She said, brother, you're very naughty. If my sister-in-law finds out, won't she be angry? I'm sure this is top-notch green tea. This reverse psychology move is perfect. I thought I don't know if my wife will be angry or not, but I'm going to vomit. I really have to stop myself. There's no time to vomit now. Now comes the most important part, creating solid proof of cheating. As soon as I send this photo to Su Wanqing, my Playboy character will be completely set. Perfect. This photo and caption are enough to make Su Wanqing burst with rage. She'll kick me out of the house overnight. Wife, I'm here. I found a dessert shop on the way. The food tasted great and the owner was very friendly. She said, who is that woman? Is this your new trick to annoy me? When did your taste become so bad? She said to her assistant, Sandy, find that sweet art shop on West Street. I need her property papers in my desk tomorrow morning. I thought, no, not property papers, this isn't where the story should go. You should be angry at me. You should be calling me a cheap person. Why are you buying her shop? You're trying to create a monopoly. She said, and yes, from now on, dress properly when you go out. I don't like anyone looking at my things. It's over. My Playboy plan failed because the enemy has too much money. I've summoned the death of death for poor Jiang-ru. Jiang-ru, I'm sorry, run away quickly. Yesterday's green tea plan may have failed, but that's okay. We're going to dinner at the old mansion today. This is Plan C, the perfect opportunity for social death. I'll show my most vulgar and uncouth side in front of that strict old man. A high-class girl like Su Wanqing would never tolerate a boorish man scratching his leg at the dinner table. She asked, hubby, are you cold? Why are you shivering? I said, not cold, just itchy. I haven't bathed in a long time. It feels like mushrooms are growing on me. I thought, how did you feel? Did you feel dirty? You'll hate me quickly. She said, it's okay, I'll give you a bath when we get home. I'll tolerate that too. Boss Su, is your tolerance limit as deep as the Mariana Trench? The car was just a trailer. The real show will begin now. Dad said, since you're married now, behave like a grown-up. I thought, I'm eating. I'll scratch your leg, let me see how you eat it. Dad yelled, put your feet down. I said, it's really delicious. Dad, you should take a bite too. The real taste is in eating without washing your hands. Dad got angry. You rascal, how did a glutton like you come into our Tian family? Wanqing is sitting right here. You've just cut my nose, now this marriage will definitely end. I thought to myself, see Bossu, this is your husband, a stupid, rude, and ignorant man. Quickly turn the table and leave, say you've gone blind. She said, hubby hasn't eaten home-cooked food in a long time, that's why he's so hungry. She thought to herself, in his previous life, he always ate very politely to save my honor, but he likes to eat meat in big bites. In this life, I'll let him be himself. She said, this lobster is good, try it. Dad said, Wanqing, don't you think he's very rude? She said, Dad, I think Tiangu is very real. No one pretends. Pretending in front of their own family is hypocrisy. I love the way he eats so tastefully. It has a very manly feel. I thought, manly feel, it's clearly the smell of sweat. Boss, you must have a serious problem with your test. After the dinner table plan failed, the old man called us into the study. That's great. Looks like you're going to get some family punishment. Dad said, you worthless boy. How did you behave in front of Wanqing today? You loiter around all day. You don't go to the office. You only know how to eat, drink, and have fun. Do you want to ruin the entire Tian family? I said, absolutely, Dad, you're absolutely right. I'm a complete loser who only wastes money. I thought to myself, I hear Boss Su is an officially certified loser. Get a divorce from me quickly. She said, Dad, Tiangu doesn't need to go to work. My company is his company. Even if he ruins the Tian family, the Su family can still raise him. Dad was shocked. What are you saying? I thought, madam, this is blind love. You're spoiling me. You'll ruin me. No, you'll make me so hard that I'll never want to work. She said, from now on, I don't want anyone to call him useless. His only job is to be happy. I'll do all the hard work of earning money and running the house. It's over. It's completely over. Where was this meeting with the parents? This is a coronation ceremony for freeloaders. Dad, nothing can happen to your son. These freebies are being forced into my mouth. After the tragedy of meeting the parents last night, I deeply realized that everything I do is right in Su Wanqing's eyes. Even if I lose my footing in public, she accepts it as my true personality. It seems normal rudeness won't work anymore. In the morning, she left a note, hubby, I'm going to earn money. Breakfast is on the table. Your loving man, Ching. I thought, loving, when I betray you for sure, then I'll see how you love. I'll go to that Jiang Ru. I'll have an affair with her. I'll disgrace Su Wanqing in front of the whole world. So I went back to the dessert shop that Su Wanqing had bought. Although there were 2 guards standing at the door, it only made it more fun. It's called darkness under the lamp. Understand? The most dangerous place is the safest place. Jiangru cried, that demonic woman is very dangerous. She not only bought my shop, but she also made me sign an agreement. I can't even quit my job. She's punished me by washing 10,000 plates here. I said, Sharo, are you still working? Your brother came to see you. He said, Boss Yan, how are you here? Your sister-in-law hasn't come, has she? I said, don't be afraid, I've come to save you. Just pretend to be my girlfriend and join me in my plan. This bag will be yours and you'll get so much more. I thought to myself, this is a trap. This is a surefire trap. Boss Sue must be sitting somewhere watching CCTV. If I take this bag, I'll be stuck in a cement pillar and thrown into the sea tomorrow. I said, what do you say? What's the point of being with that lioness? Enjoy yourself with me. She thought to herself, I'll have to betray you to save my life. She blurted out, Boss Yan, I'm sorry, I really don't have the courage. Although Jong-ru was a little apprehensive, she finally took the bag, lured by the money. As soon as she took the bag, my pretense of an affair with her became a reality. The message must have been sent to Su Wen-ching's phone when she swiped the card. Now I just wait for Su Wen-ching to come home with a knife. Hub, she said, she's here. She's here with the evidence. She'll definitely ask me why I gave the bag to that witch. Quickly hit me in the face with that bag. She said, you're so cute. You've even learned to throw surprises. I said, a surprise? What kind of surprise? She said, Jong-ru came to the company to visit me this afternoon. She gave me this bag. She said you went to that store yourself and picked it out as a surprise for me. But you're a little shy and embarrassed to give it to me directly, so you asked me to give it to you. I thought to myself, Jong-ru, I bought you a 200,000 rupee bag and you sold it to me and took credit. Are you some undercover agent of Su Wen-ching? She said, hubby, I know you're still shy about expressing your feelings because of past events. It's okay, I understand your feelings, I really like this color. I said, if you like it, it's good, I want to die. The money was spent, my character wasn't damaged, and on the contrary, our relationship became stronger. This freebie is definitely poison. It's a deal. That famous first love, the man who caused Su Wen-ching so much trouble in her previous life, has finally returned to the country. My savior has finally arrived. He said, Tiango, I know you don't want a divorce, but you have to understand that Wen-ching and I truly love each other. If you're smart, back off. I can give you some money. I said, Brother Jingui, you finally said it. It's not about money. To be honest, I'm fed up with that monster, I mean boss's cruelty. You better get him out of here quickly. He was shocked and thought to himself, what's wrong with this man? Should he have thrown tea at me in anger? It looks like he's packing up his wife and gifting her to me. I said, I know you just got back. You might be short on money. Keep this card. It has a limit of millions. Use it as much as you want. Go buy Wen-ching bags, diamonds, rings, and yoke. Do as many romantic things as you can. If you read it, consider this card a wedding gift from me. Best of luck, my brother. You can't lose this fight. My future free life is in your hands. I'd convinced Li Jinghui. Now all I had to do was fool Su Wen-ching. I'd completely booked the city's most luxurious couples movie theater and set up a scene for them to meet after years. Tonight, the flames of their old love would be rekindled. Su Wangguang came and asked, hubby, what surprise did you ask me to give you? Li Jinghui appeared. Wangguang was meeting after a long time. He said, how are you here? Where is Tiangu? He replied, Tiango, that worthless fellow, ran off with the money. Wangguang, I knew you haven't forgotten me yet. Let's make a fresh start tonight. I watched secretly thinking, yes, exactly like Li Jinghui, go ahead, embrace him, kiss him. The whole situation is perfectly set. If nothing happens now, my booking money will be wasted. Su Wangguang said, don't touch me with your dirty hands, get out of here. Li Jinghui was furious. Why are you pretending, Su Wangguang? That coward Tiang sold you out to me. Look, this is the card he gave me. Su Wangguang thought to himself, this is the card I gave Tiang. Tiang even gave me his pocket money to protect me from this man's harassment, so my hubby was doing all this to protect me. Even if I misunderstand, he wanted to keep me away from this vile person. I thought from a distance, that's great. Throw money in his face, tell him you have plenty of money, the plan is working. I went out. Wife, what a coincidence, you came to the movie too. She said, hubby, I'm sorry, you had to go through so much trouble. I said, so trouble? I didn't feel any trouble, I just watched a free drama and ate popcorn, I'm very happy. She said angrily, Li Jinghui, how dare you blackmail my husband and even take his pocket money. I'll show you that the consequences of harassing Tiangu are worse than bankruptcy. Li Jinghui thought, why do I feel such a cold wind on my back? I said to Li Jinghui, although your performance yesterday was terrible, I've decided to give you another chance. This is Su Group's new product for next quarter. Take its core code, copy it, edit it. Destroy Su Group and I'll be free. Li Jinghui asked, are you really going to help me destroy the Su family? What will you get out of it? I said, what will you get? I'll get peace. I'm fed up with that woman's controlling nature. I just want to take the divorce money and run away. Brother, you're my only hope. Li Jinghui said, okay, Tiangu, I trust you. I'll ruin Su Wangguang's reputation at tomorrow's product launch. The next day at the launch event, Su Wangguang said, ladies and gentlemen, today Su Group is launching a revolutionary AI chip. Li Jinghui yelled, wait, Su Wangguang, you're accused of theft. I thought it was here. The hammer of justice is here. Li Jinghui, that's great. Quickly throw all the evidence at his face. Li Jinghui said, everyone look. This is the Li Group's core code, which we've developed over 3 years, and their code is exactly the same. Even a single punctuation mark matches. Su Wangguang, you sent your men to steal our technology. I thought it was over. Solid proof. Wife, your empire is about to collapse. Su Wangguang smiled. What is this? Bossly, he said, thank you so much for coming to test our anti-theft trap system. The USB drive you're holding contains the virus trap we deliberately leaked. As soon as you run it, it will reverse hack and lock down your company's servers. Just then, Li Jinghui's assistant came running in. A disaster has struck. All the company servers are down, all the data is locked, and our shares have plummeted. Li Jinghui yelled, this is impossible. Tiang gave it to me. I stole it from your safe. How did this virus get created? Su Wangwang, you're one step ahead of me. Su Wang said, my husband Tiang deserves the credit for all this. I was shocked and thought, what did I do? Su Wangwang said he took the evil on himself and pretended to infiltrate the enemy camp so that Li Jinghui would take the USB drive containing the virus. Li Jinghui said he was an undercover agent. It was a perfect plan, just like a spy movie. Su Wangguang said, hubby, you've suffered a lot. Someone in the crowd said, oh my god, Mr. Tian is a business genius. I thought to myself, I wasn't just pretending, I was really betraying myself. Why is it so difficult to do something bad? Su Watching said, hubby, today you've done a great job. What reward should I give you? I said, I don't want a reward, don't come near me, what's the problem? I just came to the company to pass the time and thought I'd steal toilet paper and take it home. Was it necessary to cause such a big commotion? Now it's becoming difficult to ruin the company secretly. He said, hubby, everyone respects you. Which department would you like to inspect today? Pick any. Inspection. No, I'll make changes in the HR department. Since I can't get rid of this title of business genius, I'll take advantage of it. I'll fire all the top employees and replace them with an army of jerks. I said, fire this Vice President Wang. Get him out of here right now. Vice President Wang said, Bastian, what's the point? I'm the company's top salesman. I bring in 200 million in profits every year. He thought to himself, did he find out about me stealing company money? I replied, it's just because you use too much hair gel which spoils the company's reputation. I thought to myself, this reason is quite absurd, isn't it? The top salesman has been fired. The company's sales will definitely plummet. Su Watching stopped me quickly. But Su Watching said, listen to Boss Tian, have the guards throw Vice President Wang out. Vice President Wang yelled, you'll regret it. Tiangu is crazy. I thought I fired him. Boss Su, he was the top salesman. Do you love me so much that you didn't even ask the reason? I saw a man sleeping in a meeting. I thought, hey, here's someone sleeping in a meeting. That's amazing. His face is pale. There's no life in his eyes. Just by looking at him, you can tell he's a #1 swindler. You're right. I'll make you technical director. I said, hey, sleeper, what's your name? He said, my name is Ahai. I said, excellent. From today, you're the new technical director. Your salary has doubled. Your job is to get everyone to sleep with you. Su Watching thought to herself, if Habai is doing this, there must be some deeper meaning behind it. Is this Ahai some hidden genius? Just then the assistant came running in. Boss Bastian was amazing. A miracle happened. I asked happily, what happened? Did the company system crash? The shares plummeted. He said, after Vice President Wang was fired, the investigation bureau immediately investigated. Turned out he had been stealing company money for a long time and selling client data to Li Xinghui. It's a good thing Boss Yan fired him. We avoided a loss of 300 million. I thought I just didn't like him because he used too much hair gel. It was a fluke. The assistant continued, and Ahai wasn't sleeping. He was coding in his head. On the first day he took charge, he solved a core algorithm that had been stuck for the past 5 years. Now our product is at the forefront. Ahai said, finally, I've found someone who understands my potential. Boss Stian is my true mentor. I will make the company #1 in the world. Su Watching said, hubby, I don't know how many more surprises you have in store. You recognized the traitor in one glance and found a hidden gem. You truly are the god of business. I thought to myself, don't praise me, I'm not God, I'm Yamaraj, only out for his own life. Why am I having so much trouble being a bad boss? Is there no justice in this world? Because the company isn't going to be ruined by normal means, so now I'll have everyone in the office playing VR motion games. I want all the employees to see that their boss is an idiot who keeps flailing his arms and legs. Su Watching is tired from playing. I can't take it anymore, my hands are hurting. Waste, it's about to collapse. Hubby, can we rest for a while? I really can't move. The employees whispered, oh my god, Boss Stian is so strict. Is this what they call the famous devil physical training? Even a fragile girl like Boss Su is being trained so rigorously, how inspiring. One employee asked Boss Su, Bastian, do we need an ambulance? I panted, no, I just ran out of energy. VR games are really not for humans. This is more exhausting than lifting bricks on a construction site. The assistant said, I ran out of energy. I put all my energy into the work. Boss Stian, you are the true strength of the Su group. Friends, inspired by Boss Stian's devil training, I have decided to implement a new model of physical training alongside work throughout the company. Health is our true wealth. We must be like Boss Stian. Even if we fall down from exhaustion, we must keep moving forward. Sprint forward. Sprint. I thought to myself, are you guys crazy? I was just wasting time playing games. How did this wolf culture come about? Are there any normal people left in this company? This is too much. Last week, I took the initiative to play games and Su Wenqing mistook it for wolf culture. The company's shares skyrocketed. To celebrate this strange success, Su Group is holding this grand annual party tonight. Not a celebration party, this is my freedom party. Since I can't ruin the company through work, I'll ruin my reputation. If I cause a scene in front of everyone tonight, Su Group's shares will plummet like a roller coaster. This event is the perfect place to scandalize a wealthy family. As soon as I get drunk and start a romantic scandal, my reputation will be ruined forever. Haha, there's Jiang Ru, whose chapter hasn't yet closed. It seems she's back for revenge. Wonderful, my teammate has arrived, come join me in my plan. Jiang Ru started acting. Boss Cyan, don't do this, he's my boyfriend, how could you do this? People started whispering. Oh my god, Boss Cyan is misbehaving at the annual party. I'd already heard he was a playboy, but I didn't know he was so dirty. I thought his reputation was ruined. Jiang Ru, that's great, your acting is 100 points. Su Wenqing, you're definitely going to get a divorce now. Jiang Ru said, Boss Cyan is drunk. Don't touch me, I thought, don't be afraid, I don't care. Su Wenqing cares a lot about her reputation. She'll definitely pay me a lot of money to put out this candle. I said loudly, yes, I did it, I'm a beast. I'm a vile person. Everyone take pictures quickly. Post it on Vivo and tag Su Wenqing. Just then Su Wenqing appeared, brilliant, a truly magnificent performance, Miss Jiang. Have you forgotten that Su Group is a technology company? Are you faking it in my area? Have you taken our 4K 120ps high-speed cameras so lightly? People were shocked. What? She's framing me. How clever is this girl? Thank God there was CCTV, this wasn't true. I thought to myself, Su Wenqing, why did you install so many high-quality cameras in the party hall? Are you shooting a documentary? My dream of becoming a playboy is shattered. Su Wenqing continued, and yes, Miss Jiang. The bag my husband bought you last week for 200,000 rupees, you immediately cashed it in a second-hand luxury shop for 180,000 rupees. You took my husband's money and now you're trying to frame him. Isn't this blackmailing, Miss Jiang? Please cooperate with the investigation, come with us to the police station. Jiang Ru screamed, save me, you were the one who asked me to act. I said to myself, shut up, if you scream I'll go to jail with you. This woman is terrifying, she has not only CCTV footage but also bank details. In front of her I'm like an open book. Su Wenqing said lovingly, Haba, you were scared, right? I know you weren't giving an explanation just to avoid insulting me. You're so naive, you prefer to blame yourself. I thought I really wanted to blame myself. Who cares about your reputation? I want a divorce. Now look, that green tea went to jail and I was completely blameless. Is it my destiny to be a decent and good man in this life? Oh God, kill me, why is it so difficult to be a bad person? When I went to another woman, it became a surprise. When I got caught in a false scandal, I was proven innocent. Since no tricks are working, I'll strike directly. Tonight, when I'm drunk, I'll say what's hidden in my heart. At night, Su Wenqing said, hubby, why did you drink so much? I pretended, leave me, I have to go to Li Jihe, you two are my true love. I'm just a bone in the kebab here, I'm useless. He thought, he's just talking nonsense again, it's clear he doesn't want me to go, yet he's still asking me to go. He said, hubby, how long are you going to pretend? I said, Swan Chan, stop looking at me like that, do you think I'm a really good person? He said, of course you are, you're the best person in this whole world for me. I said, wrong, absolutely wrong, I don't love you at all, I only love your money, I married you so I could live off your wealth, I want you to run away with Li Jihe, I want you to throw money in my face and tell me to get lost, I just want to live alone in that big house, I don't even want to see your face, I can be happy without you. He said, do you understand? I thought you're a liar saying you'll be happy without me, but in your previous life when I left you for my first love, you never married in my memory and spent your life alone. You call that 70 years of loneliness happiness, I get it. You're afraid history will repeat itself. You're afraid I'll leave you again, so you're deliberately pretending to be greedy and selfish. You want to distance yourself from me this way so you won't be hurt again. Taingu, your love is so true and selfless. I said, why are you crying? I told you I'm a mean person. You should be abusing me, she said. Stop pretending, I know how much pain you feel. This time I won't go anywhere, I'll always be with you. I thought to myself, what pain am I in? In my previous life, I was traveling the world with billions. I was having so much fun, you must have misunderstood something. The next day, I got a contract. I wondered if my words last night convinced her and now, she wants a divorce. The assistant said, Mr. Tian Bosu said that because you're so insecure and always afraid she'll leave you, she signed this agreement. If you don't divorce her, she'll never leave you in this life. This is her lifetime promise to you. I said to myself, insecure, I lack freedom. After this agreement, I'm completely trapped. Now I can't even take the money and run away. Su Wangshan, you're repaying my favor with evil. Although I didn't remarry in my previous life, I did it to enjoy my life. Why am I even talking to you? Someone please save me. What's up with this freebie? It's just a matter of teeth. It not only sticks but also burns my face. After signing that wretched property binding agreement, I became the company's official chairman. My daily routine now consisted of signing papers and attending meetings. Even my time in the restroom was kept track of by my secretary. No, I have to run. Even if I have to live on the streets, it's better than being this signing machine. Just then someone pointed a gun at my head. Don't move, I turned around. It's you, brother Li Jinghui. My brother, you've finally come to save me. I've been waiting for you. Come quickly. Knock me unconscious and take me away from here. Don't be shy, hit me hard. Just don't let me go back to the office. Take me anywhere. Li Jinghui was shocked. Are you crazy? Aren't you scared? I said, why are you scared? It's better to get kidnapped than to go to the office. Hurry up. The guards will arrive shortly. Then we won't be able to escape. Or I can get in the car myself. I can even drive, Li Jinghai said. Shut up. I said, Jinghai, you have no experience. Since you're kidnapping me, set your sights higher. How much money do you want? He said, 50 million. I want to get out of the country with that money. I said, 50 million? Who do you think I'm fooling? My wife's net worth is now in the billions, and you're only asking for 50 million. This is an insult to me and an insult to Su Wangking. Ask for 10 billion and that too in cash. Old notes with numbers that don't match, and ask for the 10 billion to be dropped by helicopter. I thought to myself, the moment she pays, Su Group's cash flow will collapse, the company will go bankrupt and I won't be chairman anymore. Li Jinhui was terrified. Not at all, that woman is a monster. If I ask her for 10 billion, she'll chop me into pieces and feed me to the dogs. I'll ask for 50 million. I said, show some courage. I've tied myself up and you're saying you don't have the courage. Call quickly. Don't let him think I'm working overtime at the office. That would be the ultimate torture for me. I think I'll have to unlock your phone. I dialed the phone. Speak quickly. Remember, your voice should be strong and your attitude should be complete. Don't let me be insulted. Li Jinghui said fearfully, hello, Su Weching, I have your husband in my custody. Su Wangsheng was furious. Li Jinghui, how dare you? You haven't changed your mind yet. I yelled loudly. Wife, save me. He's asking for 10 billion. If I'm even a penny short, he'll kill me. Give me the money quickly, don't think twice. Su Wangcheng said, okay, I'll give you 10 billion. Li Jinghui went crazy with joy. She's really giving it, I'm rich. I thought, have you gone crazy? That's 10 billion. You'll ruin the company to save a worthless person like me. Su Wangqing, where's your brain? I've acted so poorly, yet you're still paying. Meanwhile, Su Wangqing told his assistant to get the helicopters ready and take that thing out. The assistant said, Boss Su, that's illegal. Su Wangqing angrily said, whoever dares to touch my man, I'll show him what hell is like. I thought, it's over. Why do I feel like this won't ruin the company, but rather that I've freed a sealed devil? I said, leasing, I think we should get out of here. This money seems a bit dangerous to me. Then a voice called out, what the hell, it's only been 15 minutes. That's the sound of an AW-139 twin-engine helicopter. Su Wangqing, are you here to pay ransom or to shoot a Hollywood action movie? Money was dropped from the helicopter. Li Jihui went crazy. Money, this is really money. He shouted, Su Wangqing, you actually brought 10 billion for this worthless person. Why? I'm the best, I was your first love. If you can't have me, he can't have you either. Saying this, he pulled a knife on me. I thought, what, the script wasn't like that. Why aren't you running away with the money? Why do you want to kill me? Are you a kidnapper or an assassin? I tried to escape. Then Su Wangqing got in the way and the knife hit her. She fell. It's okay, I couldn't stand you in my last life. I won't be able to stand you this time either. I caught him, crazy, for a vile person like me who only wants to eat your money. Was that right? I glared at Li Jinghui angrily. How dare you touch her? I haven't let her get a scratch in 2 lifetimes and you touched her. I beat Li Jinghui severely. I cried, Su Wangqing, listen to me. I won't let you die. Your money hasn't been paid yet. You can't die. She thought to herself, so he's not a coward. He looks so handsome when he's angry. I said, Wangqing, you're stupid. If you die, whose money will I use to eat these free meals? At the hospital, I asked the doctor, Doctor, how is my wife? Will she survive? Spend whatever it takes. I have money. I have plenty of money. The doctor said the patient had lost a lot of blood, so she's unconscious. The wound is deep, but not on any vital organs. She'll regain consciousness soon after a little rest. I breathed a sigh of relief. Yes, I was scared. Thankfully, she didn't die. My lifetime ATM, I mean my wife survived. I found a diary in her belongings. This woman writes in her diary about her rebirth plan. Just look at what's going on in her mind. It said, my soul remained there after I died in my previous life. I saw Tiangungu sitting alone in that big house. She didn't eat or drink anything for an entire day and night. I read it and thought, I didn't eat or drink. Oh, I was so busy playing games that I forgot to eat. It was the joy of clearing the final level where one forgets hunger and thirst. How did you understand that he gave up eating out of grief? The diary further stated that for the next 70 years he never married. He always went alone to the places we used to visit and cried at the sights. He cried for his wife. I thought he cried because the sea breeze was so strong that it would send sand into his eyes. And as for not marrying, it was because nothing else matched the joy of spending money alone. I'm crazy to bring someone else to rule over me. Su Wangqing, do you have an 800-meter thick filter on your eyes? It further stated that until his death, he held my photo tightly in his hands. At that moment, I realized that he had loved me all his life and spent his entire life alone for me. I thought the photo was my bank passbook, but stupid because you gave me the money, so I pasted a sticker photo of you on it. I loved the money, not you. She further wrote, I won't let him suffer again in this life. Now he's pretending to be greedy and worthless because he's insecure. I will give him money, love him, and even if it means sacrificing my life, I will protect him. I closed the diary and thought, you fool, the biggest fool in the world. I lived such a wonderful life in my previous life, and you created a complete tragedy in your mind, and now you want to make up for it by sacrificing your life in this one. Right. Because you're forcing these free roadies into my mouth and even risking your life for it, then in this life I will truly prove to be that loving and good husband to you. Then she came to her senses. Hubby, are you crying? I wiped my tears and said, who's crying? I'm worried about the hospital bill. You know, how much does it cost to fly a helicopter once? Do you know how much a day's bill is for the VIP ward? He smiled and said, it's okay, I have the money. From now on, all my money is yours. There's enough to wipe your tears. I said, I don't want money. Su Wang, I don't want money. Will you stop being so stupid? She thought to herself, look, he's saying the opposite again. He's saying he doesn't want money just to let me rest in peace. You still really love me. He said, the doctor said I need to rest for a month. For this 1 month, the company is completely in your hands. I've already informed the board of directors. He said, seeing you means looking after me. I said, no, wife, I only know how to eat, drink, and enjoy myself. If I go, the company will definitely go bankrupt. It will go bankrupt. Wait, this is a great opportunity. If I spend money like crazy this 1 month and ruin the entire company system, won't she take my power back and send me home to rest? I said, fine, I'll go. Don't worry, I'll take full care of the company. Upon arriving, I said, everyone pay attention to 3 new rules before the meeting begins. Rule number 1, no meeting will last longer than 5 minutes. Anyone who exceeds the deadline will have their salary deducted. Rule number 2, no PPT will exceed 3 pages. Anyone who writes longer essays will be fired. Rule number 3, if anyone dares to work overtime after 6:00 p.m., it means they don't respect me, Tiangong. They will be fired immediately. The employees started talking among themselves. What's this new method? They're not allowing overtime. Is boss testing our loyalty? Very clever. Bosson is actually eliminating redundant work and unnecessary pressure. He's increasing efficiency and reducing stress. This is the most advanced management idea. We won't work overtime at all. Bosson is great. I thought to myself, great, I'm just telling you to go home and play games. Have you corporate workers become so used to being crushed? I'm giving you a break and you're thanking me. The assistant came and said, Chairman, this is the department's budget for the next half year. The RAD department has asked for an extra 500 million and the marketing department has asked for 300 million for team building. Isn't that too much? I said, approve everything. Give RAD not 500 million but 1 billion. Let them build whatever they want. Where are the marketing people going for team building? Approve the Maldives and book first-class tickets for everyone. The assistant said nervously, Boss Tian, this will ruin our cash flow. I said, let it be. So mortgage the building, stop talking nonsense and quickly go and distribute the money. I smiled and thought, at this rate, Su Group will be bankrupt within a month. Then I'll proudly return to the hospital and ask them to take care of me again. A month later, I arrived at the hospital pretending to cry. Wife, I'm sorry, I ruined the company. I spent all the money. Everyone is doing team building in the Maldives. No one is interested in work. Just then, the news came on TV. Su Group's shares had reached a new record this week. Thanks to the new chairman, Tiangu's happy work culture, employee efficiency had increased by 300%. His decision to invest heavily in R&D has attracted top scientists from around the world. Su Group is set to dominate the AI market in the next 10 years. I banged my head watching TV. Efficiency had increased by 300%. Didn't you guys go to the Maldives? The scientists have arrived. I just wanted to waste money. How did this investment come about? Is there any justice left in me? Su watching said lovingly, hubby, I knew you were a genius. You've managed the company so well, now I can finally be stress-free. I asked nervously, stress-free from what? She blushed and said, of course, to have a child, we have to make up for the incompleteness of our past lives in this one. A child is a money-guzzling monster, a noisy devil. I can't manage the company. How will I manage a child? I don't want one. I need an ectomy right now. But for 3 days straight, the only food I've had is oysters and scheduled overtime at night. Sue watching, I'm a human being, not a machine. No one makes even a donkey work this hard. Run, I have to run. If I can escape this bed, even if I have to sleep under a bridge, that will be heaven for me. Goodbye to a life of luxury. Goodbye to these energy-boosting drugs. I'm going to find my freedom. This is real life. Out on the street, I thought Michelin-starred food is for delicate people. Real men eat street food. I ate from a street food vendor. But wait, my stomach is protesting. Was this food or some biological weapon? No, my digestion is failing. What's wrong? My stomach feels like it's being torn apart. I slept in a cheap hotel last night. Oh, is this bedsheet made of sandpaper? Why does it sting so much? Am I allergic to non-silk fabrics? Am I the delicate princess from The Princess and the Pea? This hard bed is breaking my spine. I miss my big velvet bed. The next day, I lay down on a park bench. Park facilities have become so good these days. This bench is completely organically designed. I'm very thirsty. I wish I could get some even water. Just then, a cat brought me a bottle of even water, rolling it over. I thought, this cat is very intelligent. He knows I only drink this brand of water. Hidden away, bodyguards announced over the walkie-talkie, the target is hungry. Cooking team, send that sweet potato seller there in 5 minutes. Remember, the sweet potato is filled with Australian M9 Wagyu beef and black truffle, but burn the outer skin a little so it looks like it's worth just a few rupees. He shouldn't know. A man brought a cart. Hot sweet potato. I said, Uncle, give me one. I took a bite and thought, how can this sweet potato taste like beef Wellington? I looked around and said, come out now, stop pretending. Oh, Auntie the sweeper, that diamond ring the size of a pigeon's egg on your finger is blinding me, and that cat with even water. Just then Sue watching came. Hubby, did you enjoy playing the stray crowd game? I cried, wife, I was wrong. I don't want to be a free wolf. I just want to be your pet dog. Take me home quickly. I want to sleep on my velvet bed. If we want to have a child, that's fine too. She stroked my head. Good boy, come home. I'll give you a full body massage. She smiled and said, I knew no one in this world could take you away from me, not even you. In a few years, son, stop watching those boring things. Let's play Red Dead Redemption with Dad. If we finish the game, Dad will buy you Ultraman. My 5-year-old son Shu Bao adjusted his glasses and said, Dad, you're so childish. The NDC index just dropped 5 points. I'm wondering if I should take this opportunity to invest, and I don't like Ultraman. I need Benjamin Graham's The Intelligent Investor. I clutched my head. Oh my God, how could a lazy fish like me have given birth to such an investment genius? Did you? Just then Sue watching emerged from the kitchen. Hubby Xiaobao, come quickly and try it. I've learned to make a new love souffle. Although its color has darkened a bit, it's full of my love. Xiaobao looked at it carefully and said, Mom, according to the law of conservation of mass, this thing could just be carbon. I said nervously, wife, put down the plate. We can talk in peace. Don't use this biological weapon. Su Wenqing ran after us. Tine Xiaobao, don't run. Mom will feed you with her own hands. Xiaobao yelled, this really stinks. I thought if it were the old times, I would have run away long ago, fed up with all this. A voice from within said, if you find all this noise too noisy, then come back. Go back to that quiet world of billions. There's no trouble there. There's just peace forever. Dad, what are you thinking? Come quickly and save me from Mom. She's going to feed me that black thing. My dream was shattered. I said, stop it, you two. Tonight the whole family will eat out to celebrate the complete destruction of our kitchen. Our target is that old alley in the city. We'll eat street food and stinky tofu. Su Wenqing laughed and said, nothing can happen to you. Xiaobu said, street food has poor hygiene standards and contains too much oil and salt. I said, shut up. A little dirt doesn't make anyone sick. Take off those weird glasses of yours. You're only 5 years old. Don't pretend to be Warren Buffett. I smiled and thought to myself, before I just wanted to relax because I had no one behind me. But now I don't want to just relax because I want to carry these two on my back and take them further on this journey.